Most of the people will definitely, it is really obvious that it is upon what you do in your ministry that the other ministries will piggyback on to, get to their own destination. So your primary focus, what exactly is it? Is it just in the building of roads? What exactly is your plan for Ogun State in terms of helping it get to where it wants to?
Well, of course, our ministry is part of the 5 cardinal programs, and essentially is to help to rebuild the state, like you said. So it's not just doing roads. It's actually for those roads to serve a purpose. It's to link people so commerce could go on, trade. Like I said, there's this particular stretch of that road, about 4 kilometers of it was thick forest. Nobody could get that. And for the people on that side to get to this side, for them to communicate, they had to go around, go to Laro and come back. And a journey that 4 kilometers that would take you, if they're walking, maybe that would take about 30 minutes or so. They have to travel like 3-4 hours to get to each other. What those roads are afforded them now is they can trade, they can talk to each other, social visit. And basically that's what our roads do. And of course power as well. Give you power. It affords you
the plan of power, as you rightly said, is not yet clear. I mean, you said it's in a flux, if I understand what you were saying.
Yeah, I said it's in a flux because we're discussing with people, different offers. Why I say it's in a flux is because power, had been regulated by the federal government until now, and they're trying to shed that, given, I think we have all the discos now privatized, the distribution company and all that. That's why it's in a flux. So there's a limit to how much somebody can generate and all that, and then put out there. Maybe there's something called captive market. We're talking with a lot of people who are interested, a lot of entrepreneurs are coming. We could say, for instance, people who live in Lashe. Somebody could come and say, I'll generate 10 megawatts. If they can take it in Lashe. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
What should the people of Ogun State look forward to in the next couple of years in terms of infrastructure?
Well, we have this long-term plan which we started. We've done a lot of roads, a lot of bridges, great separators to provide security and safety. At the same time, we have this light rail program, which of course the plans have been displayed, people have seen it.
Light rail program?
Yeah, for light rail. Oh, we're trying to link all our major cities. We have a light program from Ijebu, Shagamu, Abeokuta, Ilaro, and Ota. There's a light program. We have the plan already.
It's an ambitious one.
Oh, it's an ambitious one, yeah. This governor is very ambitious and all that.
Sorry, if you're talking about light rail, perhaps let me put this in here, but this one would seem easy for you. Is from Samson Damolek. He said, what are you doing to have Ota Itele Road linking Ayobo axis of Lagos?
Yeah, Ota Ayobo Road is off the road we're doing Ota now. The whole of Ota now is wearing a new look. We've got all the roads in Ota surfaced, sidewalk, planting is going on. We're going to put a light by the time before we open the roads and all that. Off that is this Ota Road. It's a link road with Lagos State. It's where we're going to come back to. I get all this kind of offer all the time. All this kind of requests all the time. Of several thousands in my office. Everybody wants their road to be done and all that. Of course, we come to them one at a time.
That takes us to the question, what is the criteria for opening up certain roads in the state?
Well, these roads are in hierarchy. First, there are some roads that we do that will give us money to do other things. If we're going to do the road that leads to a house privately and all that, and that's not going to generate any income for me, then it doesn't make sense that the little money I have, I use that and then it stops. But when I do this major roads already yielding fruits, look at this road we are doing from Songo all the way to Ojodo. It's a 32-kilometer road. It's the most important road we're doing in Ogun State right now. A lot of people who live on this road work in Lagos, and they've been disenfranchised. They never believed in the Ogun State government because there's no government presence there. And deliberately, these people pay their taxes to Lagos State. When we appeal to them, they say, what have you done for us? But just starting that road alone, we've seen positive effects. People are coming back on their own to pay the taxes to us. That's one of the positive effects of this road. So opening up such a road, spending so much, is going to bring back so much because that's how government handles money. And then we can now attend to lesser ones. So it's a sort of prioritization.
Okay. How do you get feedback in terms of the quality of the roads that you're doing, for instance?
Oh, of course. We do get feedbacks. We monitor. All the engineers in the ministries are out there on their own, constantly monitoring the quality of roads. And that is especially why we chose the caliber of contractors that are working for us. These are people who have pedigree, who have a reputation to protect. and that's why the ones working for us. So they would not want to tarnish that image. And at the same time, we monitor them closely. Also, we brought in engineers from the Nigerian Society of Engineers as independent monitors to work with us. They go on the road independently and they can assess what we're doing.
Are there local contractors that you also engage to do some of the roads?
We engage with them contractors at a different level. There's some of the roads that we think local contractors should not handle, but there's also some that we do give to local contractors. Like I said, the roads are in different hierarchy, different grades.
Okay, so now you have certain targets to meet, especially now we're talking about agriculture and urban development. That doesn't mean you're neglecting the rural sector, though, is it?
No, the road we just talking about is all rural. This road that goes 110 kilometers is all rural. It's not. It's all opening up so many communities in the rural area. That's why that was a nice space, because that 110 kilometers is all rural, starting from Lashe and then of course ending up at Elara.
Well, just getting some of the comments talking about the border states, those border towns.
Border towns, yeah.
Some of them complain, saying, look, they haven't seen certain things, just like the one you mentioned, but you have other border towns that are complaining. Are you also looking into all of this? Because if you are to attract investment, those areas, like if 50% of the population of those who live in Lagos those who work in Lagos live here, that's huge.
Yeah. What border town are we talking about? It's Lagos, essentially. We got border with the state, we got border with those states, and then of course with Lagos, and then the western, the West African sub-region. But the border town that people are actually talking about is our border with Lagos State, actually. And that's what I just said. Even without your asking that, we've done so much on that road. That road is costing about 60 billion. We have about 5 bridges on that road, which are on now. The bridges are being done. We have 12 pedestrian crossings coming along that road. And then, of course, we have toll plazas that are coming on that road as well. That road is costing us a bomb. But it's something we are doing for the people who live in the border areas. There are other roads that we've done. We're doing a road in Aripo as we speak. We're doing Magboro, which is a border town very close. Almost everybody that lives in Magboro works in Lagos. That's one of our border towns. We've done the Channels Road. This is some of the things that we're doing in the border areas. But at the same time, we're not leaving out the major ones.
All right, Mr. Adegbute, thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you so much.
Okay.